Hello there everybody, Oimon here, excuse me, and welcome back to Eternal Darkness Sanity Requiem, where I am, as ever, coughing my lungs out on a constant basis. Anyway, yes, hi, hello. We are back for sort of the final time, but also sort of not the final time, because we're at the very end of the game here. And we essentially have to just wrap up the final bit, which doesn't take too long, thankfully. And then we're basically going to be into Act 2 of the game, because in order to get the absolute true ending to Eternal Darkness, you essentially have to beat the game 3 times. Because every time you start the game for the first time, you get the choice of 3 possible sort of color variants for Pious. It's kind of like the opposite to the Mass Effect 3 thing, where, you know, Mass Effect 3 you go through 3 whole games and then you have to pick a color. In Eternal Darkness you pick a color at the start and then that affects the rest of the entire game. So yes, is what it is. Anyway, that's what we got to do. Won't take too long, so we'll head into the second playthrough afterwards. I think we should be able to skip some cutscenes, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get through the second playthrough a bit quicker. Also, just as a small heads up... oh, hello. I did not know you were going to be here. Just as a small heads up, I got a phone call I got to take at about 3:30, which is in half an hour or so. So I'll take a break when the phone call happens. My normal sort of break will be slightly early, and then we'll just, once that's done, I'll come back and we'll play through as per normal. Hi guys, I can't be arsed to fight you right now. Yep, we gotta go into here. Because look, we have this. We have the thing. Okay, so. Not yet, because we need to... Can we not? Ah, okay. Okay, there we go. That's that one. Nice, simple little thing. Special delivery. All right. Open it up. Yes. Yes. Third essence. And the enchanted gladius. Damn fucking straight. This bad boy. Extra special. I can't remember if it... I need to look on the enemies. It should have... Or does that... Oh, there it is. It's basically like the swords from... I guess it has to be at a big distance in order for it to work. I don't know the specifics. I can't remember. I know it does have that ability. As I say, it's kind of like the Zelda sword when you have full health. Although I think this works at all times. It doesn't have to just work at full health. If memory serves. But yeah, it's good stuff. Alright. It does make the last boss much more manageable. It doesn't make it a pushover, but it does make it more manageable. Down we go. And look, I told you there was going to be a ladder there. There's a ladder here. It doesn't really go anywhere anymore. As atonement suggested by Edward and Maximilian's words, the city exists. It's far more incredible than Alex had thought. Here are the ruins of Enga, the corpse city, parasitized by the guardians of Chiturga. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding buildings. It would appear these towers serve as some kind of focusing array, channeling great tides of energy into the city. Looking much darker than it did last time, because we kind of blew it up, sort of. Alex finally gets her own little chapter. She's not just reading everybody else's story. She's finally got off her ass and doing something herself. I forgot they'd done that. Oh, Christ. Yeah, I'd completely and totally forgotten that that was a thing. Okay. Right. Do I have... What do I have on the quick spell? Magical attack. Alright, so we want to... Shield... May as well. We're going to be needing this a lot. I'd forgotten they'd added this in. There's no point to it. It's just an annoyance. Purely for the sake of being annoying. Now, if memory serves, we should be able to dispel... Oh, I don't have that at... God's sake. Right. Doesn't really matter. Which one was it? It was you and you? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Dispel you. It was red, so we're going to want that. Should be close enough. Close enough. Woo! Nailed it. Okay, now we can drop off you. 1 and 2. But this one is sadly broken. What am I going to do? Well, we can try picking up the pieces and see where we go from there. Okay, and then excuse me. Right, we drop off number 3. Well, hey! It works. And so now we do this again. Second verse, same as the first. It's there for the paragons. I swear someone was getting paid per use. That is entirely possible. Can I not? Do I need to... Fine then, I guess we'll do it this way. I think while I'm at it. Apparently you can't lock onto trappers with a melee weapon, which is... I mean, makes sense, but annoying because this isn't just a melee weapon. It's got some range. Okay, I think that's... I don't think we need it in any particular way, but... No, not enough. So we need to do it at max. There it goes. Now, if memory serves, I don't think we actually need to... No, we don't. Yeah, all the levers that were switched back during Edward's time are still switched for some reason. And... all right. Now I need to, well, we want that one and that one. Creature. That'll do it. That's what we're looking for. That's a lot more trappers than I was expecting. Okay. Fortunately, you don't have to recast that. Okay, let's keep it going. Or bloody Paragon. We need more power. Yeah, this whole section is very much a case of how good are you at your spells. It's really what it comes down to. Really? Over there? We'll find that. Of course, these were the ones that got released during Edward's time. Because the idea is that all of these creatures are like frozen in these places. And again, quite cleverly, they have it so you have to put them back. Seriously? Jeez Louise. I fucking hate how picky this can be. Don't even know if this is going to work here, but let's give it a try. Nope. Do I need more magic? Well, let's run around until we get something. Thump. Hello. Salted. All that just to open a sodding door. I gotta run around here until my magic level goes up a bit more. It takes so long. I mean, I am glad at least it is simply walking around to get you your magic back. Because that at least keeps things nice and simple. But it does mean you end up just sort of running around in the spot. Do I have enough? Just. It was at this point where they were like, hey, did we ever include a use for summon horror? No! That's the only time you are required to use it in the entire game. What's with this purple stuff? I forget. Oh. That's fine, because I can just... Oh, really? Do we have to actually, like, crawl across it or something? I don't remember. We may have to sneak. Sneak, don't run? Fair enough. I couldn't remember. I had that in the back of my head, but I wasn't sure. Sneaking is so slow. Come on. Change it all to blue. I do think it is kind of neat that because, you know, Pious obviously aligned himself with Chaturga in my playthrough at least, that you kind of have to ally yourself with a different ancient. I mean, you don't get corrupted by them like he does. Oh, that was close. But you still kind of have to ally yourself with them. That's... why did I do that? I don't know. Just did. Because I pressed the wrong button. It's all changed to blue. Because we've channeled the blue power into it. Oh yeah. We gotta do this, don't we? You can't go that way. Okay, spell list. Sucks to be you. I love the super sword. It's like, oh god, why can't you get this earlier in the game? Because it would break the fuck out of it, of course, but still, wishful thinking and all that. Uh-huh. Probably should have gone the other way. I don't know if I'm close enough on this. Hang on. Let me just go up here. Safer. That's more like it. Okay. Cuts into the Lovecraftian madness of all of it, that the fate of humanity basically comes down to rock, paper, scissors. That is true. But, I mean, have you ever tried to play rock, paper, scissors with someone? That's a kind of madness all of its own. Good old rock. Nothing beats rock. There is a psychology to rock, paper, scissors that's frankly kind of scary. We want... Is it you? I think it's you. I think it's summon, and I think the other one was creature, wasn't it? So, because we want to summon a creature. Huh. Ah, we're back to here again. Goody goody gumdrops. Good. And then there were two. Now, is it... I think... We got the blue one there, so we green? I think this is what I gotta do. Okay, sure, that works. I thought you had to do one that was effective against each one singularly, but I guess not. It's easier than that. Now we get back. Apparently there's a lot of trappers in this room. Oh, they're invisible trappers. That's nice. The only room they exist in. Thank God for that! Oh, balls, there's a couple up there too. I didn't even see those. Would you believe I am perfectly okay with invisible trappers only appearing in that one particular room? Alright, we'll recharge my magic, recast the shield, and then we'll head off to fight. Actually, we might have to stop, it's almost half past, so I'll probably be getting that call soon. Definitely going to need a shield. I remember this fight actually being, as I say, it's quite tricky. It's not the easiest thing in the world, especially if you're not entirely sure what you're doing. But if you've got the super duper ooper sword, then it becomes manageable. Then it's mostly a case of managing your stamina and you know, just keeping away from the guy. I'm also going to make a save now, would you believe? Whew. Okay. So I'm thinking now, I'm going to pause, and fingers crossed that the person who's supposed to be giving me a call at 1:30 is not late. If they are late, that's a problem. But hopefully it won't take more than a few minutes. So, because I don't want to start the final battle and then have to pause halfway through. That would be annoying and irritating. So I'm going to assume that they're going to call in the next couple of minutes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they're not running late. I don't know. I can't control other people. So, yeah, fingers crossed it won't be too long. Hopefully 10 minutes at the most, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, see you in a sec, guys. And we're back. So, I've given them 1/4 of an hour, and they haven't fucking called yet. So, screw it. I'm not going to waste any more time. They will call in the middle of the boss fight. Like, it doesn't matter how long I put off the boss fight for. They are going to call in the middle of the boss fight. I can guarantee you that is what will happen. So fuck it, we might as well just get it over with. Yeah, I've already done this. But okay, sure, why not? Final confrontation.
Miss Rivers, you're just in time. The summoning spell I began 2,000 years ago is finally complete. You will now have the honor of becoming the first morsel for my lord, Chaturga. An appetizer for the banquet your race shall provide.
You forget what it means to be human, Pious. The human race will never go quietly into the darkness. For as long as you have spent summoning your lord, people have struggled against you. Now, thanks to their efforts, I have 3 of the Ancient's essences. Now, Pious, this is the end.
The end indeed.
Did you get rid of my shield, you git? I didn't know we could do that. Alright. Here we go. Don't I have to... Alright. Plus they all move at different bloody speeds, don't they? Alright. Later. Back attack. Wow, okay. I didn't realize that was what he was doing. That's my own fault. Max unfortunately doesn't go that fast. With Pious' attack is it has a tendency to be quite wide in its range. I'm literally just running back and forth up and down this thing. Aha! Who we got now? Come on, where are you? Bloody slow moving guys. Boom! Where's your god now? That's a cool move. I love that. This is why this sword is so fucking awesome. Crap, that could have been bad. Oh, he's taking a few hits. He's starting to limp. This is it. Once you get him down to this point, there's nothing you can do. Sorted?
Darkness is not so easily destroyed. No, my death is just the beginning.
What have I done?
Quickly, Alex! We must find this creature! It cannot be allowed to remain in this universe!
Alright. Absorb, dispel. I think it's dispel?
Good heavens.
No, it's not dispel.
Not that one.
Which one is it? I can't remember.
Nor that one either.
No.
Come on, Edward. It hasn't been that long since you researched this stuff.
Yes, it has.
Ah, that's the ticket.
There we go. Circle.
It is finally over, my dear. The Ancients' plans are finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you, but there was so little time, and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
As I gazed up at the ancient I had brought into this world to stop Pious, my mistake was made clear. This ancient could lay the world to ruin just as easily as Pious's would have. And yet, as quickly as it began, it ended. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of reality, to see those who dwell behind. I was once a fool.
You've overcome the darkness that has prevailed for over 2 millennia. This accomplishment will begin a new era for humanity. Would you like to record this grand occasion into the pages of human history? Yes, yes I would. Ends on the same line that Pious said. Yes, exactly, which I always thought was a Is Alex going to fall the same way that Pious did? But no, that's not what it means. And there you have it. That is Eternal Darkness. At least that is the first sort of run through. Here's the thing. The issue with me doing all 3 runs of the game is they are essentially the exact same game. There is no demonstrable gameplay difference between the 3 playthroughs. And I think that the cutscenes you get that are different, I mean, they are fun. Like, Pious talking with the Ancient. Obviously, throughout this playthrough, he was talking with Chaturga on the big sort of portal monitor thing, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That was, that would be different in each one. And they do have slightly different flavors because Chaturga, obviously being the essence of power, and all that stuff. He's very sort of aggressive character, whereas the other ones are very different. I particularly like Xelatoth's one, who, because Xelatoth is all about the mind and stuff like that, essentially they have psychic powers, and so not only do you hear what she says, you also hear what she thinks, which I always thought was a very nice little touch on those. So yeah, the differences between them are negligible. The only serious differences in terms of gameplay is the order in which you get the runes, because you get 4 of the ancient rune types for spellcasting, and the order in which you get the 3 main ones is actually different each time. Because I think it's the first one you get is the one that is weak against the one that Pious chose. So Pious chose red. So that's why you get green first. Then you get the one that Pious chose, which is red in the playthrough I just went. And then you get the one that is good against the one that Pious chose. So you have to wait until you get the one that's like effective against most of them. Yeah, in the red path, Pious does all the planning. Green path, Pious and Zelotov share in the planning. Blue path, Pious does none of the planning. Really? I don't remember ever picking up on that. Okay, I'll take your word for it. It's been a long time since I played through this game. Obviously, you know, the fact that I did a few things wrong as I was fannying about with all of this, that and the other, but it is what it is. But it's still a great game. It's got a few rough edges here or there, but nothing that really stops it from being a really, really good game. And it is, I think, such a shame that we've never had like a proper spiritual successor to this yet. I know there was that attempt in Shadow of the Eternals, but that completely just died a death. God only knows where that is now. I think it's just one more like failed thing that Kickstarter started and never finished. Well, it didn't really even start, because like he opened the Kickstarter, it then ended up going way over what he originally planned, and it's like so he shut it down with the plan of then reopening it at a later date once he had more stuff. Only I don't think he ever did. And there was sort of a tech demo proof of concept kind of thing. And like, there's so much you could do with this. Like, as a concept, all the like insanity effects and stuff. Because it was kind of a pioneer of the kind of fourth wall breaking like things in a video game. Like, it's almost casually done these days that the fourth wall is just ready to be broken down in video games. But it is a thing of, this was like a big pioneer of that, and you saw it sometimes where like something would happen. And of course, it's assumed that you're playing this on a television rather than a computer monitor like I am. Hey, look, you watch the credits if you really want to. So I think, oh, hang on, there's that phone call. Be right back, guys. And we're back. I knew it was going to be a short phone call. They were running late, apparently. Okay. And, yes, so, nope, stop that. Right. Where the hell did I leave off? What was I saying? I don't even remember at this point. But, yeah, we can go in. And we should be able to, I think. No, wait, hang on, is it? No, it's not load game, is it? I think. Yes, there you go. You've previously completed Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem with the following alignments. Would you like to carry this information over to your new game? Yes! Yes, I would. Oh, good, we can skip cutscenes. Here's the thing. I will be skipping over most cutscenes because this is playthrough 2, and I kind of want to go through it quicker rather than slower. So we'll deal with that. We still have to go through all the scenes though, but at least we won't have that whole purple filter thing. Yeah, anyway. I love how that all makes so much more sense, you know, second time round. Okay. get all this out of the way. There's the dresser key. Oh, nope, stop it. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can do this a little faster than we did first time. Because we can skip the cutscenes. As I said, most of the cutscenes are more or less the same. There's a few minor differences here or there. With this, that, the other. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Come on, click. So we'll see how well we get on. I can't skip every cutscene, but I can skip some of them, so we'll see how we get on with that. Alright, let's grab the things. Not that. One sword. There are some bits I just want to watch because, like, doesn't it make so much sense now?
At once I could not see beyond.
Yeah, that's fine. Skippy. And I like how, you know, it's the Mantarok sigil on there, because you know that now. It's all the little details that you can notice on a second playthrough. You're like, oh, I get that now. Like how, like, Pious... I guess because he's like a soldier and, like, trained, but also, like, of the ancient era, he's the only character who doesn't have the insanity effects. Or maybe he's supposed to be protected by the ancient gods or something. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I don't even need to bother with those. Pick you up. Can't skip all the cutscenes, but you can skip most of them. I always thought this game would make a great TV show. Like, you could imagine that, like, every episode would be one character's chapter. You know, you could easily get 12 chapters out of the damn thing. Or, you know, 12 episodes. Hell, you could even do multiples, you know, or even have it where... I don't know, there's different ways you could do it, but I do think this would be really great for a TV show. Just personally. Push the giant yellow button. I mean, it's already got a great script for it. Alright. The red, as you can clearly see, There is no artifact. So we have blue and we have green. Is there any preference in the chat, since it was the chat that picked the red one last time? So what do you wish to start with this time? Got a couple of people kicking around. Any preference? We got blue or we got green? Or I can just, I don't know, find a coin and give it a flip. Any preferences at all? Apparently the chat has decided to be very quiet. Let's go nuts. That doesn't help. We're all mad here. That doesn't help. I mean, personally, I'm leaning towards green. That's just my personal feeling. I don't particularly know why. I'm just thinking, sure, let's do green. Because, as I say, I do like Xelatoth and her psychic powers. So I was leaning towards doing green this particular run. As I said, it's like the anti-Mass Effect 3. You don't choose your color at the end, you choose your color at the beginning. Kane wants green. Jagoth's not saying a word, he's probably busy with work at the moment. Okay, let's do green. I think Jagoth picked red last time anyway, so it makes sense.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xelatoth, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Ooh. You always sound a little quicker with her, do you? Probably true. Excellent. Well, let's start making saves. I do like that like the primary one is on the left, but it also says no, you've also done the red if you look very carefully here. Okay, let's see if we can start doing a little speed running.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
That's fine. We've seen this. It's really not important. Don't think there's any differences in that particular cutscene, but we'll be fine. Last recovery spell at the minute. No, it won't be the last one. It'll be the second one. The last one will be red. It'll be health. Uh-oh. Yes, I know how it works, thanks. That's right, not braining so well. Who needs to brain, really? It's overrated, I'm sure it is. Fine. Yay, okay. We're already pretty good at speedrunning this particular game, this particular level, because I had to play it twice last time, remember? Better. And down. There they are. Hello. It's the green zombies. Make sure I hit the right one. Fix my shit. Oh yeah, I didn't pick it up. I don't have shit for you to fix. One moment. Now fix my shit. Again, I love the detail that he uses the Mantarok spell because fucking obviously he would. It's the fucking Mantarok temple, so why wouldn't he? There was an incredible amount of thought put into this game. Like, there really was. It just sucks that we never got anything more out of this series. It could have been so good. Like, it could have been another great horror series, like Alone in the Dark or Resident Evil or something. Fix my shit from across the room. Well, I mean, it's magic. I don't see why they can't. This one we can definitely skip. Hammer the stop button. Well, bugger off. Honestly. Oops. Alright, works for me too. Bloody zombie. I say bloody zombies. Yep. That's a lot of zomzoms. Oh. I think the room was bleeding then. That does happen occasionally. Can't run anymore. Bloody neck. Come on, let's get moving.
Fool! You should have run. Instead, you will die. Where is the essence of Mantarok?
Apparently I can't skip this scene. That's weird.
Where is it? I will not ask again, child.
Also love the details that you can clearly hear that they're like...
Very well, then.
They've got the, what are they called?
The horrors of oblivion.
The little skeletal things. I don't know why I can't skip this cutscene. Just apparently I just can't. Can't skip that one for some reason. It's a load-bearing scene. I don't know, maybe? Nope, wrong button. The Bone Thieves. Yes, thank you. Here we go. Here's one of the difference.
Your presence is welcomed, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then. He lies. As do we all. What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Ulyaoth, Shaturga. Should they unite with Mantarok, they will doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces. Mantarok will be bound, and the others will sink into insanity when I return. As has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know. And much you never will. Be certain to retrieve Mantarok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
For your own schemes, Pious. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or insane. Or perhaps one, then the other. Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
Nice. Again, I like the little whispering thing. It's like, yeah, that's the internal monologue she's got. Which is a nice touch, because obviously she's all about like the mind and psychic powers and all that stuff. And it is one of the nice little differences you get with her. And also when you get to the Guardian that you fight later on, when you encounter them with Paul and fight them with... What is the reporter's name? Oh god, I'm blanking on his name. Whatever the hell is it. The guy who actually has the boss fight with him. You get little psychic bits with that too.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of...
Yep. Blah 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 blah. No one cares.
Oh my god, what is
What
it?
happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
I love the idea of that I just walk into this church, walk straight up to a coffin and just kick it open. Why wouldn't you? Alright. I was like the idea that the god of insanity has multiple personalities. Oh yeah! I also like how in the vision thing, I don't know what you call it, like the portal that they communicate with, it's got like this eye, because obviously the central eye is like a big part of Zelatoth's design, and it's got this thing where it's like a mask that keeps falling off, but there's just like an infinite number of them. Which is fun. I know how it works. Look, we're on the second playthrough. We don't have to keep doing this. Nice. Hello! We don't have a torch yet, do we? Now we have a torch. That's actually one of the reasons why I quite like the Zelatoth zombies. Hey, two-edged sword. Is because they're very easily burnt. Because they're basically like mummies. Yeah, I know what they are, thank you. Yeah, we're on the second playthrough. You'd think they'd have disabled all the tutorials at that point. Show how clever the writers are again, no skipping tutorials. Yeah, well, here's what it is. Can't push it. You can in every other instance, but you can't in this one. Yeah, I know how it works. Right. Very clever writing. Oh yeah, I mean, I would never say the writing in this game is bad. The writing in this game is fan-fucking-tastic. But I still wish we could skip some of it. Skippable cutscenes is more or less a must for any video game. You know, these days, definitely. You know, you want to do it on, like, first playthrough, you gotta watch it, but on second playthrough, I mean, on this one, you know, you can at least. Skip most of the cutscenes. I don't know why there's some I can't skip. It could be some technical reason why you can't skip certain scenes. And some scenes I don't want to skip because they are different in this run, but... Nice.
So, you have come to return my...
Later, taters. Whoop. Alright, fine. I think I need to recharge my sanity just a little bit. I got shit I gotta do soon. God, are we at the trapper point already? I don't have anything with long distance on it. Nope, that didn't work. Haha! Don't we have the horror to deal with up here? Yeah, I think we do. I think it's where the game introduces the horror. Oh dear, we've got flies on the screen. You see, that's just bloody cheating. Gotcha. Ow. Bloody hell. Anthony moves faster as a mere corpse than any of the academic types. That is true. The speed at which characters move is very variable in this game. Which, I mean, makes sense. Can't skip this scene either.
You are a fool for trying to save him.
Can you just not skip last scenes of chapters?
Many centuries ago,
That might be a thing.
as is the fate of this world. Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Sanity.
I do like how these ones don't have a head. So you literally cannot go for a headshot when you're trying to deal with them. Yeah, I think you can't skip the last cutscene. The load bearing. Yeah. Potentially. Right. Where's the next? Oh yeah, we gotta go upstairs, don't we? Go away. Because why not? Oh, stop your banging. You're not real. It's only bloody Avon of it anyway. It'll be a while before we get into there. Quite a while, actually. Anyway, this is where we need to go. Nice. Right.
Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
Skip. Got to remember so I can skip cutscenes. Alright. Now we're into Greem's chapter, which isn't the worst chapter, but it does have a few moments of difficulty, which can be quite annoying if you're not careful. Now that Grandpa Roivas collected a lot of stuff, but the turning head statue was last seen under the French church. Yeah, I think you're right. I meant to point that out actually when I clocked it the first time I was going through this. Forgot, of course, because it's me. Do we have a torch? We do not have a torch. Ow. Stop that. But yeah, I think in a way that was supposed to be the point. Like, you know, you just did end up with an awful lot of stuff from all over the place. Because he collected curios and things like that. Or it's just a coincidence. Just, you know, the game reusing assets. Because why would you not? Later, Trapper. Ed would love to over the essence, because real old man's got a lift. I suppose. Didn't have to, but... Yep, I do not have to stay to deal with that. There. Not that. Oh, god damn it, now they've gone. Well, that's irritating. Ouch. Stop that bloody screaming and crying. Fizzle. Yep, it's in that.
This isn't really happening.
we go again. Loud. Ouch. Alright, fine. Will you stop that? Honestly. Top the health up a little bit. A bit more. Here we go again. There it is. Now I can recover a little bit of sanity. Why not? Uh-oh. No! No! Bugger off! Bugger off! Woo! That could have gone better. I think I kept getting caught. That's better. Woo! We good? There it is. Better. Good, 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 good. Oh no, that's the other one. I was thinking, isn't there the thingamajig there? But no, I'm thinking something else. Right, spell, enchant. Ramdal. Screw you, I wasn't that close. Ugh. I know what the trapper dimension is. You weren't even on the same plane as the trapper. That's also true. Bye. Not even bother. Now, a couple of things to do real quick. Top up my health. Wait for the first one to finish. Got a big boss fight coming up. Everyone in this game is such a show-off. Fight! Go! Fight! Gotcha. Nice. Okay, so we picked up... Yeah, we did get the effigy. Okay, we got the effigy, we're fine. That's the one thing you need to remember to get. Everything else is fluff.
Kareem, we will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Kareem. But even though my body is wrapped,
Still can't skip these cutscenes.
I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. as the last blades were drawn across my body and my blood cooled upon the floor. She cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much for thinking only of me. I should never have left.
I have seen my folly and have already paid dearly. I see so much more now. In death, I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find. And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me. Betrayed me. And you really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past.
Yeah, it's a good line.
Despite who you are now, you will also become something more, just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
Roll credits.
Things I do for love.
Talk about the kiss of death. Chapter complete. All right. Good. Nice, and now we know how to... Oh, yeah. The fake out.
This isn't really happening.
Alright, so we are going to take a quick break, and then we'll plow on with the next two and a half chapters. We'll see how far we can get through. Actually, got an hour. We'll probably get through a bit more of that. Because I'm skipping scenes and basically rushing through it rather than hanging around doing a lot of stuff like that. I am getting through the game a bit quicker, but it's second run. It's kind of what I'm going to be doing for this run, and then the next run as we go through, plowing through to the true ending of the game. So, we're going to take a break. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, let's go get that next page. Always calling at this time of night.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex?
This isn't really happening.
Correct.
Enter my cell time.
My liege, the future is yours. The light in the age of darkness has been extinguished. The pillar of flesh has been constructed. The master of chaos, the keeper of the ancients, is long dead. The planets will be in alignment soon. All is prepared for your arrival. I will begin the final incantation that will bring you into our world within days. The next millennium will truly usher in a new age. Your guardians, now prepare the gate!
All right.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention of one of my ancestors.
You know, that line's always kind of confused me. That he was, like, shocked that his ancestor was mentioned in the Tome of Eternal Darkness, despite the fact that he saw Maximilian's ghost before all this shit kicked off. So, surely he'd have known that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's just surprised it was specifically in the tome itself. But I don't know. You knew he was involved. Okay, that doesn't happen yet. That's later on. That door's locked. Need to remember. This is also the best piece of music in the game. Don't care what anyone says. Honestly, it's kind of the only memorable piece of music in the game. The game mostly has more atmospheric music. This is kind of the only one I think of when, yeah, this is actually a piece of music. It's not just like ambiance, I guess. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I think it's red against green, isn't it? It's all his unseen servants playing just off stage. Shush. Alright. I'm ready. I'm not ready. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow! Really, woman? Oh, fine. Do this the hard way. There it goes. Whew. Very good. Can I, Damn it, I didn't get the autopsy yet. Shit. Honestly. Yeah, we need the red for that. I don't remember, what am I doing? Oh, I should probably reload these too. Well, hey. Yeah, what the hell am I doing now? What am I missing? Hang on. Here we go. Hello. Sorted. And that's all three. Okay. Just top that up real quick. And I'll tell you what, we'll... No, apparently we won't. Never mind. Really? Go away. Get up, get up, get up, get up. All right. And down we go. Oh yeah.
This can't be happening!
Not yet, it doesn't. Give it a chance. Okay. Got a few things to do. First things first. Reload that. Top that up. I was quite surprised actually that Maximilian has such a large sanity meter, considering he literally ends up in an insane asylum by the end of his section, but it's what it is, I guess. Look at me and my glowing pistols. Uh-oh. Well, that was nice and fast.
The accursed beast was dead, but not without its toll on me. That was but one, and there was an entire city of them. I could not hope to fight them all alone. I knew I had to get help. I knew there was a way. I just had to find it.
Good luck with that. See, look, 3 months. It doesn't take him that long.
I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen to me. Damn their eyes. They didn't believe me. Strange creatures, the world in peril from unseen foes. The darkness. Instead, they jeered and threw me into this forsaken place. A place of empty souls and fevered thoughts, reeking of fetor and decay. Thinking me mad with delirium. The fools cast away their hopes of salvation, but locking me in this damned asylum. May the rats eat your eyes! I am now lost to your cause! The darkness comes! It will damn us all!
Still great voice acting from him. As I said, like, the voice acting in this game as a whole is just fucking top. It really was an exemplar of it way back when. Okay. Now we gotta do, it's revealing visible in the room upstairs. Memory serves. Oh, stop with the banging. Actually, what color is it? It is green, okay. Figured as much.
guardians have located the heart of Mantarok.
Yes, located within its grave. As we suspected.
It shall be retrieved at once.
Be wary. The power of Mantarok lingers still, corroding the universe around its tomb. It will doubtlessly be guarded after these 7 centuries.
The beast has not been contained.
I can assure you that my binding of Mantarok, fueled by your very own power, will be enough.
It is not your sorcery that we doubt, Augustus, but the power of the dead god. How can you, a mere mortal, comprehend what that entity represents, or what power it can wield?
We know not.
And we know more than thou.
Your future depends on me, Majesty. Without me to open the gates...
Yes, yes. Be quick, lest our power and our faith in you wanes to oblivion.
It will never happen. I have seen differently.
Alright. Let's get into the next.
The ancients' influence was incredible. From all walks of life to all parts of the world, their tendrils crept and wrought their insidious damage. Their prisons decayed constantly
Let me skip.
as their guardians' work
Let me
continued.
skip.
I discovered mention of a breakthrough in satellite radar imaging that revealed the presence of a hitherto unknown temple mound in the Angkor Thom region of Cambodia. An archaeologist of some repute, Dr. Edwin Lindsay, took it upon himself to investigate the area, to reveal the secrets of history. Unfortunately, the local government at the time thought differently, requiring that Lindsay find other means into the country and to finance the expedition. He found these in Paul Augustine, a collector of rare items who professed an interest in the discovery and agreed to help. After a dysentery-riddled 2-week venture, Lindsay and Augustine located the remains of an ancient city temple dating back to the 12th century.
Let me skip it. Why can't I skip? Could we skip now? We're in the actual cutscene properly?
Yes, this is it.
Apparently
Has to
not.
be. I hadn't expected the information to pan out, but here it is. The satellite data was correct.
For years, I have searched for it without success. Here, all along, clouded from us beneath the great ancient's insidious magic. I am very pleased with your performance, Dr. Lindsay. Very pleased. In fact, so pleased that I will give you an early bonus.
My God!
You are a scholar, Dr. Lindsay, not a warrior. In that regard, I have several centuries more experience than you. Don't be a fool. Die quietly, and you will not suffer. You cannot escape me, Lindsay. This place will be your tomb, just as it is Mantarok's. Guardians of Zelikoth, kill him!
Uh-oh. Alright, let's get this over with. Hello. Alright. grab all the stuff. Hello. Don't worry, we'll deal with you later. Whoop. No. That. Get it right in a bit. Ah. Sweepy, sweepy. Alright, dispel. It's green, so we'll need red. Works for me. There's one, and there's two. to hang around anymore. Thanks. Yeah. Ow. Whew. Right. Spell. The spell was red, so we want blue. No, it was blue, not red. I was not paying attention. Red is killed by... No, hang on. No, it was blue. Blue is killed by... green? Yes. Yeah, right, one of these days. Alright, green is of course killed by red. God damn it, zombies. Isn't modern technology wonderful? Just in general. Okay. Lovely. Do I have... Which is the one... Do I not have that yet? I can't remember what it is. Damn it, I'm already forgetting. hate the gas, always, always hate the gas. Ow! Hate that too. Pop up. Lovely. Okay, now we gotta remember, what the hell is the... Oh, something just happened. What the fuck was that? Sorry, my screen kind of turned off and then turned back on again for a moment. I think my graphics card may have blipped. That's not a good fucking sign. Okay. Keep an eye on that. Don't know what the hell that was. Scared the shit out of me. First I thought, oh wait, is that a sanity effect? No, wait, it can't be a sanity effect. That was my fucking computer. It can't be a sanity effect. I need to remember what the summon creature one is. Isn't there one that's actually just like creature is that creature? That's not that. I know it's the weird looking one. Beyond that I don't remember the specifics, so I might not have it yet. I might need to like go and get it. Yeah, that's that. No, I obviously don't have it yet. I gotta go get it. Alright. Computer failing is a real life sanity effect. Well, it's certainly enough of an effect to drive you insane, certainly. I don't know what that was. That was worrying. I'll need to keep an eye on that.
Remember me, Alex?
I do remember you because I've seen that cutscene before.
Isn't really happening.
Hi guys. Ow! Didn't move fast enough for that, did I? What path did I take? We're on green, Zelotov. Yeah, that's the one we gotta get. That's the one we need. I can't remember where you get that one though. I'm sure we'll get to it sooner rather than later. Ow. get the Mantarok rune, but I don't remember where the missing rune is. Is it soon? Or did I go past it and miss it somehow? I'm wondering if I missed it at this point, because I should be... Nope, there it is. Now we gotta go all the way back. Just because the Mantarok rune is so bloody useful to have. Fuck off. Honestly. All right. Nice. I like how this one's just like sitting there. Sadly, you can't warp these guys out as much as you might want to. It's just not a thing that you can do. Missed. Am I doing the growing one? Yeah, this is the growing one. I wonder where that guy had gone. I was like, well, he should be around here somewhere. Except he doesn't seem to be. Alright. Let's see if we can wrap up this chapter, and then we'll wrap up the stream for today, I think. think we're making good time. Because we got through... Well, we basically got through 6 chapters in 2 hours. Which I think is, you know, pretty good timing, seeing as that's literally half the game. But, I mean, the latter chapters are the longer ones. The first few chapters are barely half an hour apiece. So, we might be able to polish the game off a second time next time round, but if not, we'll certainly get close. We'll see how it goes. Ow.
I can't. No. Don't let him. Don't let him get me.
Power of Mantarok is not easily controlled.
What makes you think I want to control it?
Arrogant man. Kill him! Make sure you succeed this time. The darkness shall prevail.
Alright. I think the scenes I can skip versus the scenes I can't depend on what happens in the scene. You know, if there's like a big difference between them compared to otherwise. Especially with creature appearances. Because that's an end scene that I just skipped. And you can. And so I think it comes down to what happens in the scene. Is there enough of a difference? Because I think if you look at cinema, you have to go through these lists. I think, yeah, look, you can actually choose which version you get, but in some cases you can't. So I think that anything that has a choice, these are ones that you can change. Oh, sorry, can't. The ones where you have a choice you can't skip, and the ones where you don't have a choice you can. Also, we haven't looked at the Xelatoth versions of all these things, which are different compared to the Chiturga ones.
Neither the embalming salve of their wrappings nor the numbness of death could override the dominating madness that is Xelatoth. Controlled, prodded into an existence by an incessant cacophony of voices, penetrating every level of their psyches, these corpses are coerced into life, ambling, moaning, shrieking. The devils inside the servants' skulls were trying to kill me. They plotted behind doors locked and barred and planned the downfall of the human race. I took care of the ones around me, stopped their plans. There are others, I'm sure, out there, manipulating us, secreting madness inside our very heads, while our souls are pushed into the corners of our skulls, watching as our hands do tasks that we have no control over. Oh, horrible, horrible things. We must purge them from our midst, kill them all, cut them, burn them. It's the only way. I know. I've done it. It works.
Sadly, I never managed to get the Zelatoth horror, which was a bit annoying. I tried to, but it vanished before I could, so it was a bit unfortunate. But we did get this one at least.
Oh, gibbering insanity, wrought in flesh as though an artist had sculpted it. Created from nothing by their mistress Zelatoth, a canvas as grotesque as any. Their bodies made no sense, no heads, no organs, an empty husk, devoid of the trappings of nature, but it walked, it sang, it shrieked, a mockery of reason, both natural and mental, a blasphemy from beyond the veil. The veil has opened, and we should not see beyond. We weren't meant to, never, ever meant to. Oh, give us the blessing of ignorance, the happiness of oblivion. Innocence can only be tainted, never returned.
I love his voice acting. I've said it before, but yeah, his voice acting is fantastic. Okay, so we will leave there for today because we're doing pretty good. As I said, I just did chapter 6, so we're already halfway through. But as I said, the first few chapters are very quick to get through. They're a good like 20 minutes or so, even quicker than that if you know what you're doing. So we're into the sort of the longer winded chapters now. But I think I should be able to wrap up the rest of the game. At least, you know, for the second run in the next one, maybe, or at the very least get very close to the end, and then we'll continue on from there. So, should be fun, hopefully. We'll plow through, because skipping cutscenes helps. That really does shave off the time. So, yeah, we'll keep going with that next time, so that'll be good. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!